Hello again, everybody. I'm Matthew White, and welcome to another edition of FYI right here on the Real Estate Channel. I'm with today Heba Awad from Century 21 In Town Realty. Thanks very much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you're an agent, correct?
Correct.
All right. Let me first start off by getting a little personal information about you. How did you first get started in the industry?
Well, actually, my family invests really heavily in the Vancouver area, the Lower Mainland area. So it's always been a passion I've been involved in, and it's an exciting market. I always found it to be very exciting, active, competitive. We're lucky that way in real estate in the Vancouver area. So slowly I got into it. I bought my first pre-sale investment. Did well. It was so rewarding, profit-wise and emotionally wise as well. So I decided to take it to a professional level, got my license, and continued on from there.
It's been all success ever since?
Yeah, it's been great, yeah.
Well, what would you say, this is a tough question for a lot of people to answer, but I'm going to throw it at you anyways. I think you can handle it. What would you say differentiates you from the other realtors out there?
Real estate naturally is a very customer-based industry. A good realtor is not just someone who could sell and buy a property. It's someone who can understand the client's needs on a personal level, find out what they want, find out what they're looking for, match these needs to their expected goals for the future. You want them to be completely satisfied in a few years. They can call you back and say that you've done a great job for them because of the time you spend understanding their needs, understanding their lifestyle, their culture, and so on. I always give 150% of my energy, a lot of customer service, which I think all clients deserve. And I think that helps a lot in establishing a strong, honest relationship with my customers.
So I guess probably listening is the key, to find out what the client
Definitely,
wants, no
yeah.
doubt about it.
Listening, a lot of communication. It takes, you're purchasing something that's expensive.
Right.
You're purchasing something that's very emotional, whether you're purchasing or selling. It's an emotional process. You want to make sure you're completely comfortable and very happy.
It seems to be up there with like the 3 most stressful events in a person's life. I mean, you must be part psychiatrist to have to deal with people like that.
It's huge. You have to understand your client really well. It helps if you understand a lot about cultures
Right.
and where people are coming from and what they expect, what kind of family life they live in. You have to take a lot into consideration to make sure this client gets what they want. They may not even know exactly what they want, and you have to research enough and get them to the point where they can make an effective, efficient decision based on their lifestyle.
Right.
And that's the rewarding part of it as well.
No
Yeah.
doubt for sure
Yeah.
to see someone happy on the other end, and of course, I guess
Exactly.
the repeat business because they were happy with the first.
Exactly, exactly.
Now, you've achieved top producer status at Century 21 in town, which is a very, very big goal, very big deal. How do you attribute this? What do you think was the factor that gave you this golden honor?
Mainly a couple factors. Mainly my extensive marketing and research program, whether it be marketing for my sellers, and I take care of every detail in the real estate transaction for the sale. Myself, make sure everything's taken care of, make sure they're comfortable along the way. In regards to buyers, the research process, make sure they're completely notified about everything in the market, what's available, what's coming up, if we need to wait, if we don't. Just as much information as possible for the buyers and as much exposure as possible for the sellers. Also, just with, again, I give a lot of customer service, and it helps my clients feel that I am there for them.
Right.
That I am there to work for them, to service them what they need. And it helps them, again, refer me to their friends and family, which is, a lot of my business is through referrals, of course, and any realtor as well. And in turn, I have an extensive repeat and referral program that I provide to my clients, and that's a thank you for their trust and their faith in referring their family and friends.
Is there a particular area of the real estate industry you specialize in?
In addition to selling and purchasing, I also do pre-sale investments, which is something I love to do, and I promote very heavily with my clients. Pre-sale are very nice because they work for everyone. They work for the seasoned buyer, the seasoned investor who wants to go in and purchase new units. They work for the purchaser who's looking for a residence, a brand new residence to move into, maybe over a period of a year or two when they have a better stand on their financials and so on. It also works great for the new buyers. For new home buyers nowadays, developers are giving a lot of incentives in regards to the initial deposit. Where the deposit may be 10%, 15%.
Yeah, you see a lot more of that happening.
Exactly, yeah. A first-time buyer is about 5% deposit. So it gives them, again, a chance to reserve a unit and probably wait on it a couple years when they have a better chance for financing or a more of a stability in their life.
Do you work with a lot of first-time buyers?
I do, actually, yes.
It seems like, I guess, a good opportunity to make a first impression for the future.
It's great as long as you're giving them. You know, you have to understand. Again, it's a big purchase, and for first-time home buyers, it's even bigger purchase, a bigger move. Again, a lot of emotion involved. For me, the most important thing is to give them the maximum information possible. To let them know what's going on in the market, what's available, what's not, what to look for in the future, and so on. It's all about the information to make a good decision.
Now, for those that are sitting there watching at home and would like to maybe get a hold of you to find out more information, how can they do that, Heba?
They can look up my website. It's www.hebarealestate.com. And, of course, my cell phone at any time, 604-782-9640.
Beautiful. Heba Awad, thank you very much for coming on FYI today.
Thank
That's
you so
Heba
much.
Awad from Century 21 In Town Realty.